Today in Contemporary World Studies, I'm going to read to you the background essay from the DBQ, What Types of Citizens Does a Democracy Need? And what I'd like for you to do is follow along with me. You can read your hard copy or you can just read on the slideshow with me. All right, so everyone wants to live in a good community where they feel safe and welcome. Good communities include places to work, to play, and to celebrate important things. Most importantly, good communities are made up of good citizens. Three kinds of good citizens. One useful way to think about citizenship is to imagine who a good citizen is, how they see the job of citizen, and what they do. Here are three possible kinds of good citizens. The personally responsible citizen. Personally responsible citizens act in a responsible way. They are responsible for themselves. They pay their taxes, keep their property clean, and obey the laws of the community. They might contribute or collect canned goods for a food drive. They may volunteer their time to community causes. Personally responsible citizens try to be honest, fair, respectful, and self-reliant. They try not to be a burden on the community. Participatory citizens take a more active role in the affairs of their community. They volunteer to serve on community committees and organize community events. They organize the food drive, coordinate the community blood drive, host the neighborhood block club, or serve on the city council. Participatory citizens look after their fellow citizens. They create opportunities for people to work together. Justice-oriented citizens are concerned with what is happening in their community and the larger society. They look critically at the reasons for a problem. They push for specific changes to address a problem and at its roots. While a personally responsible citizen might donate a can or food, a participatory citizen might organize a food drive. The justice-oriented citizen asks why people are hungry in the first place and tries to fix the problem at its source. This kind of citizen is concerned about social justice. Of course, a good society needs all kinds of good citizens. Who would want to live in a society without personally responsible citizens where no one believes they should look after themselves? A society without participatory citizens would have no one to organize and lead important community activities. And a society without justice-oriented citizens might not act to produce change and improvement. In fact, each person is a better citizen if they know how to act as all three kinds of citizens, depending on the situation. But most people lean toward one model of citizenship. Your task. Here's your task for this mini-Q. The United States is planning to create a colony on the moon. This lunar colony requires a group of people with the skills to handle many different scientific, technical, and social skills. NASA, a U.S. space agency, feels pretty confident about the technology and science skills, and they have selected a very impressive group of candidates. However, the government has asked you to serve on a special panel to decide the right combination of all those citizens. A total of 1,000 settlers will be chosen for the first colonization. You must decide on the right mix of citizens: personally responsible, participatory, and justice-oriented. How many of each will you choose? The government needs your recommendation. After deciding on your numbers, and they must all add up to 1,000 in the end, explain why you picked the number of each kind of citizen. Use the three citizen types featured in the documents to help you make your argument. This is the end of the background essay.